Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and another Premier League midweek this time has came and gone. And yep, I'm going to get into my team of the week, which extends from Tuesday to Thursday. There's a few, all 20 sides played, and there were 10 games in that time. A lot of games to really keep up with, some good results for some clubs, and of course we have new Premier League champions in Liverpool. Congratulations to them, it was only a matter of time, it was always going to happen, and it's happened. In fact, Chelsea have beaten Manchester City, and Chelsea have now had a big say in title race. I think it's 5 of the last 7 seasons now, and when they've pretty much confirmed who wins it, even though they've only won 2 of them, which does say a lot how much Chelsea have an influence at the end of the season. But yeah, still 7 games to go as well, so Liverpool really have won the league early. In fact, if the season hadn't ended when it did due to the pandemic, it'd actually only be March currently, so Liverpool would have had it wrapped up before the clocks even went back or forward. So yeah, very, very easy title win for Liverpool. Of course, massive celebrations last night. But yeah, on to the team of the week anyway. Going for a 4-3-3 formation. And first off, in goal, Emiliano Martinez. Well, this is a rarity. Arsenal kept an away clean sheet at Southampton yesterday, and they actually played quite well. I mean, Martinez didn't do anything outstanding. It was very hard to pick a goalkeeper in this because not many goalkeepers really had a great week. It was probably between Martinez and Jordan Pickford, and both of them never really made many saves. But the only reason I'm picking Martinez is because he actually made a big save at 1-0, which if Southampton equalised from, Arsenal probably don't go on to win the game. And it was an important save that was really good. And to be fair to Martinez, so far he's filled in quite well for the absent Bernd Leno, so fair play to him so far. Still don't think he's up there with Bernd Leno, but he's filled in well so far as a backup for Arsenal. Arsenal got a rare away win yesterday, their first away clean sheets of the opening day of the season, away at Newcastle United. Right back, Trent Alexander-Arnold. Yeah, right back was difficult this weekend, really, because of this midweek, because Lamptey at Brighton had a really good game, I thought. But the reason I'm giving it to Trent is because going forward, he was excellent, putting some really good crosses, scored a fantastic free kick. And generally, Trent, of course, not nothing to do with Liverpool winning the league this week, but Trent had a really good game. Also, to be fair to Wan-Bissaka for United, he also had a pretty good game against Sheffield United. But I'm going to go with Alexander-Arnold. He had a really good performance all round from him against Crystal Palace. Yeah, just, to go, what a free kick it was as well for the first goal from him to break the deadlock. A really important goal which set Liverpool on their way to an easy 4-0 win in the end. But yeah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, as he has done probably many times this season, appears as the right back of the week. Centre back Michael Keane. Yeah, Michael Keane's got a clean sheet and scored a goal away at Norwich, so credit where credit's due to Michael Keane, I guess. Of course, it feels sorry for him. He's gone through a lot during this pandemic, mental health issues, but yeah, fair play to him. He's scored a goal, and quite a big goal for Everton. Don't really think it does an awful lot in terms of they are still mid-table, but it's a big goal, I guess, for him. He's scoring off a Luca Dean corner to give Everton a 1-0 win, and he defended solidly throughout the game away at Norwich as well. Yeah, Keane deserves a place in Team of the Week. Other centre-back, Lewis Dunk. Yeah, Brighton went away to Leicester and got a 0-0 draw. A very poor game, to be honest with you. There wasn't a lot during the game at all. But Brighton, to be fair, some did defend really well. Limited Jamie Vardy and Iheanacho to very little. And Lewis Dunk was a big part of that. And I think Lewis Dunk's a very underrated defender. Yeah, he's solid as they come, really. And I mean, Brighton fans will say he deserves a call up for England. I don't know about if I'd go that far, but he's a very good centre back, Lewis Dunk. And yeah, not really much more to say. And he had a really good game away at Leicester as well. Kept a clean sheet. Like I said, they limited Jamie Vardy and Iheanacho to very little in that game. I think Leicester were poor, but fair play to Brighton as well. Lewis Dunk at the heart of it again. A good performance. An away clean sheet at Leicester. Brighton have now taken 4 points out of 6 since the return. So a very good return for them as they get a point close to safety. Left back, Luca Digne. Yep, another Everton player in this, and I don't think Luca Digne did anything special against Norwich, to be honest, but there wasn't really many standout left-back performances in the week, and Luca Digne did get an assist from the corner for the goal from Michael Keane, so that's the only reason I really went for him. He got a clean sheet and an assist, but Andy Robertson did quite well against Crystal Palace, and Luke Shaw had a decent game against Sheffield United, but wasn't really any standout left-backs this weekend. Luca Digne seemed the obvious choice, really, so a second Everton player appearing in the team of the week so far. Holding midfield, Fabinho. Yeah, this is a pretty obvious one, to be fair, and Fabinho was absolutely brilliant against Crystal Palace, and the best we've seen Fabinho for a long time. Fabinho actually lost a little bit of form before the coronavirus pandemic, but yeah, he looked well back to his best against Crystal Palace, scored a really good goal, generally set the tempo, and yeah, this was Fabinho at his best, really, and of course Liverpool have been crowned champions this week, as everyone will know by now, but yeah, what a season Fabinho's had overall. A great player. What a signing he's been from Jurgen Klopp. And this performance against Palace was truly Fabinho back to his best, as I said. He was brilliant, ran the game. Also a shout out to Nemanja Matic, though, of Man United. He actually had a really good game against Sheffield United, but Fabinho's the easy choice here for holding midfielder of the week. Centre midfielder, Paul Pogba. Yep, Paul Pogba started for Man United first since September, and he was well and truly back to his best. And one thing I'll say is I think Paul Pogba looks in the mood for the first time in a while in a Man United shirt, really. He well and truly looks up for it, to be fair to him. Still not scored this season, I don't think, Paul Pogba for Man United, but he hasn't played many games either. Yeah, Pogba was well up for this game, and he had a really good game, really, causing Sheffield United's midfield. He just bossed the midfield, really, causing them plenty of problems. And yeah, this was Pogba back to his best, and when Paul Pogba's good, there's no doubt he's a very good player. If he can keep up this for United and his link up with Bruno Fernandes, it was probably a toss-up between Pogba and Fernandes for this position, but I do believe Pogba does get the nod. He was very good, first start in a long time, and yeah, he had a very good game, really. Yep, and other centre midfielder, Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah, despite being on the losing side, I'm going to go with Kevin De Bruyne. Had a very good game against Chelsea. I know Man City lost, but Kevin De Bruyne was superb and a fantastic free kick as well. Yeah, I think De Bruyne, even though Man City have been so far behind Liverpool, I'm not saying he should get Player of the Year. I don't think he should, but he's certainly in there with a shout. He's had a very good season, De Bruyne. Without him, I dread to think how much further down Man City would actually be. Really, I'm not saying he's carried them, but he's been such a good player from them, by far and away City's Player of the Season. Yeah, De Bruyne was brilliant against Chelsea. Though, great free kick, and he generally played really well. Just those around him didn't quite deliver that as well. And of course, this is the game Man City lost. Of course, I'm going to mention it again. Handed Liverpool the title. But yeah, De Bruyne was excellent, and that midfield three of Fabinho, Pogba, and De Bruyne is some midfield that I think all Premier League fans would love to see at a club. To be honest with you, that's probably arguably the best midfield three in the league on its day. To be fair, and that's in the team of the week this week. Three excellent midfielders. Right winger Mohamed Salah. Yeah, Mohamed Salah was well and truly back to his best. Liverpool missed him away at Everton, of course, and he just proved what sort of a big miss he was. Salah was lively all day. And yeah, it was kind of a toss-up this between Salah and Traore, but I do think Salah just edged it this game week, really. Salah, yeah, brilliant performance from him. He scored the second goal of the game. He just generally looked up for it, Salah, looked really good in the game. And yeah, just a good performance from Mohamed Salah. His goals from the wing and his stats at Liverpool are truly brilliant. And this is another game he added a goal as well. And yeah, excellent. Another excellent season for Salah in a Liverpool shirt. What a signing he's been as well. Left winger, Christian Pulisic. Yeah, we're starting to see the best of the American at the moment. Pulisic, who came on and scored against Aston Villa at the weekend, scored again against Man City, and it was a very good goal. Okay, it was kind of given to him by the Benjamin Mendy error, but no, take nothing away from Pulisic. He's had moments this season, Pulisic, when he's looked very, very good, and this was another game yesterday when Pulisic was causing City problems all game, and he was brilliant, to be honest with you. A great finish as well for the goal. And I think Pulisic is a player who plays regularly under Frank Lampard. We could well see a good player in there. Whether he does play regularly is another question, but this was certainly one of his better performances in a Chelsea shirt, though, against Man City, a top team as well. So fair play to him, an excellent performance. Easy enough choice for left winger this week. Striker, Anthony Martial. Yeah, it was always going to be Anthony Martial, wasn't it? First hat-trick of his career. Looked well and truly there. Best goal scoring season now. He's topped his best. So, yeah, fair play to Martial. Very good performance from him against Sheffield United. Scored a hat-trick. Man United's first hat-trick in 6 years. Amazingly, that is. The last hat-trick was Robin Van Persie against Aston Villa in April 2013. Crazy, really, to think that's the last hat-trick Man United scored in the Premier League. But fair play to Martial. First hat-trick of his career. And Man United really look like they could be a force next season if if Ollie can get them all to click, they could be a force next season, definitely. But it's early days to tell yet. They were facing Sheffield United side who look on a bit of a decline at the moment, but certainly steps in the right direction for Manchester United. If they can also keep hold of Paul Pogba as well, that'll be another big thing. Yep, and the manager of the week, I'm going to go with Frank Lampard. And of course, Frank Lampard, probably the biggest win of his career so far, I'd say, in a 2-1 win over Pep Guardiola's Manchester City. Yeah, this was a huge win for Lampard, and I think he got his tactics right in this game as well. They soaked up the Man City pressure, and then they only conceded thanks to a fantastic De Bruyne free kick. And generally, I think Chelsea got a lot of things right in this game as well. A big win for them in the top four race. They go 5 points clear again. Yeah, massive. I mean, whether fourth place will be, I think fifth place might be enough this season, depending on Man City's Champions League ban. But yeah, fair play to Lampard. He got his tactics spot on, and I believe this is probably the biggest win of his career as a manager so far, Lampard. And of course, he's also handed Liverpool the Premier League title as well. Liverpool have earned the title on merit this season alone, but the game that's confirmed it is this one. So, yeah, Frank Lampard, fair play to him. Or maybe onwards and upwards for Chelsea. It's also looking promising for them. Going about Man United could be up there. So can Chelsea as well. Couple of promising signings so far, and if they keep on in the transfer market, could be a great season for them. And of course, result of the weekend is Chelsea 2, Man City 1. Pretty obvious, really. By far and away the biggest result. Of course, it decided where the title went, and a great result for Chelsea, as I said. Well, and it gets them well on the way in the top four race. Could be the decider in terms of the top four race, really. So yeah, fair play to them. And yeah, that's my team of the week. If you change anything, please let me know. But yeah, this is that's probably that's the best team of the week I can really pick out. There wasn't many standout performances in defence this week, so that was very hard to pick. But up front got a bit easy once you got to the midfield. And like I said, that midfielder, Fabinho, Pogba and De Bruyne, what we do to see that in a Premier League side would be amazing. Probably the best midfield you can get in the Premier League, in my opinion, that is. Truly, truly brilliant. But yeah, that's my team of the week. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.